Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Sugu, and this is my new segment, Power Code. And today, I'm going to create an Azure function to fix a string where the punctuation and the spaces are wrong. So stay around. So the first thing that we're going to do is to open the Visual Studio, create a new project. Now, I have already here Azure Function. If you don't have Azure Function, just write down here Azure, and it will show up. You need to have the functionality active. So for that, I recommend to see the video above. So let's call this power dash punctuation. Actually, fix punctuation. Fix punctuation. Let me put this as a score. And no, not here. Select the folder, demo, Azure Functions, here, select folder and create. Now here I'm going to select trigger, yes. And now I have my function created. So this is the main templates from Visual Studio, and I'm going to take some stuff here that we don't need. For example, this we don't need as the results. This actually I'm going to change some stuff here. So here we're going to write down phrase, for example, phrase. So I'm going to change the phrase here, 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 here. Here I'm not replacing all for one simple reason, because my function name is called function name, and if I change all on the name, I'm going to crash my function, and I need to change also the namespace, etc. So to avoid that, I'm just doing this way. So this is, oh, I missed this one. So this, we still have the same thing, but now I need to check my punctuation. First of all, I'm going to copy paste here, for example, an example. This is actually, I'm going to open here one thing, notepad, and this is the phrase that we're going to have. So we're going to have hi with no space. Have you already subscribed my channel with one space here, with two space here, and then a question mark at the end, and we want a different result. So and here we have another space, and we have to, and we want to have this correct. So we're going to use this phrase. What we're going to do is create here an array. We're going to put string. This array is going to contain all my type of punctuations. So now I'm going to have inside of this array, I could create also a list, but I prefer to be an array because it's fixed. So now on this array I have put all the options. So in case I have two dots, let's get here the. So for example, here what we have is a dot or the comma, but exactly the same thing, so they are together. And we have with one space here, for example, this case, and we have a space in the back as well. So in this case we have two spaces, and I'm putting all the options possible that I could find in my phrase. So now what I need to do is actually to replace my string or my phrase for this. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to run all these options through my phrase, and in order to do that, I'm going to do a for each. So now I'm going to write string final in punctuation. Punctuation. So here what I'm going to do is, in my array, I'm going to get all the options for each one of them. So now I'm going to write here my phrase equal to, actually it's going to be equal to phrase, and where I'm going to, for some reason this is not getting, let me do here one thing, so this way it's better, and I'm going to replace my final. So it's going to search for each character that I have in my phrase for the new one. Here I'm going to trim, so I'm going to remove all the space between the characters, and now I'm going to add just one space. Okay, of course this is wrong. Fix this here. Okay, now it's correct. It was overloading. And now my phrase. My phrase is going to be equal to my string. And I'm going to join remove all the space. Okay, I'm going to join, add some space here, where my phrase completed. So basically what I'm doing here, I'm going to splitting character by character, and I'm giving the space. So now I'm going to create a new character. So I'm going to put a new char. I'm putting the space in between. So here I'm giving a space split option. This actually, I could be doing this with the regular expression. In case you couldn't using the regex, I'm doing this this way. So now we have created our function. Let's hit run. So there's two ways again that I can call this via the web browser. We can try the web browser or the Postman. And now I want to put question mark phrase equal to, let me push here my phrase. This is my phrase. Okay, so I have error on the comma, I have error on the question mark, and I have error on the exclamation point. Let's put here, enter, and he fixed my phrase with a comma, question mark, exclamation point. Another way that I can do this is also through Postman. So let's open it here, a new option. Let's put this here. Okay, and now I'm going to put question, and you automatically put here phrase, and here I can put my value. Oops. Okay. And he fixed my phrase. So I can put other phrase, let's say, let's put more spaces here. Let's example as point has a question mark here. Let's try to change this, and we're going to have the exactly same result in principle. It says so we're going to have exactly the same result. So it fixes my phrase and all my punctuation. So if you want to deploy the solution, we just go to right click inside of the project, publish. Let's start. Let's select Azure, Windows, and now it's getting my demo, and I'm going to deploy here. Yes, finish, publish. Is now deploying into my Azure. This may take a while. Okay, now we have our solution deployed. It was successful, published. Let's go to the portal. So now we are in the Azure Portal. So we go to our function. Put the function over here. I'm going to put this here. Here's my function. And I'm going to get the URL. Let me copy here the URL. Now I'm going to use Postman. I'm going to copy here the Postman. So now I'm going to paste here the body, so where the JSON, where the phrase is going to contain this, so the message with the error, or the string with the error, I'm going to send, and here we have the phrase correct. And now evoking, instead of our local machine, we are evoking actually the Azure Web Service. I hope you enjoy building this Azure function with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you can receive the upcoming videos. And once again, to help me with the algorithm, hit a like. And thank you guys, and cheers. Bye bye.